Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I am grateful to you for giving me an opportunity to take part in this discussion. The discussion at present is on the motion of thanks for the governor's address, which is made at the beginning of the session of the House every year. In the governor's address, the government in general mentioned the policies that they are going to follow during the course of the year. The honorable members get an opportunity to know the policies of the government, and they usually express their opinions during the course of the discussion on the motion of thanks for the governor's address. At times, the honorable members may also mention certain things which are not covered by the governor's address, since they want to bring those things to the notice of the government. In the governor's address, the food situation in the state has been referred to. The food situation is said to be very satisfactory. It is really good that all the essential commodities are easily available to the general public, and the people are able to purchase them whenever they want. There is no scarcity of the above goods. At the same time, I would like to bring to the kind attention of the government that the farmers are responsible to bring about this situation in the state. Those farmers have to face hardship as a result of floods in successive years. After the floods in some years, we have a year of drought. Either floods or drought year after year plays an important part in the life of the farmers. Consequently, the farmers are not able to pay the taxes or repay their loans, and they are not in a position to carry on their farming activities. They try to give up the farming activities and to go in search of other occupation in cities and towns. I agree that the government have come forward to help the farmers and have taken steps to waive the interest payable by them on their loans. I wish to request the government to give more help and assistance to them, so that the poor farmers may be able to come out of the crisis they are at present facing in their lives. Sir, on this occasion, I wish to bring to the notice of the government that the people living in distant places have to come to the capital of the state even for readdressal of their small grievances. If only the government come forward to open more offices in districts, and at the same time to empower the local authorities to settle the local problems and issues without the necessity of the guidance or instructions from the capital of the state, it will go a long way to help the poor people who are living at a place far away in the districts. Mr. Speaker, sir, the honorable members are well aware of the poor situation in the state. Several honorable members have already spoken on this subject and have also put forth several arguments to augment the power production. I do not want to repeat the same points again. I would only request the government to take all steps to increase power production, so that the shortage may be solved without much difficulty. The next point that I would like to stress is that the government should consider whether it is not advisable to set up local committees to monitor the quantity and quality of the articles distributed to the people through the fair price shops, since there are several complaints from the people in regard to the public distribution system in the state. I would like to welcome the proposal of the government to make rice available to the public at a cost of rupee 1 per kilogram through the public distribution system. This proposal is a boon to the poor people in the state who find it difficult to buy the food grains at a high cost. This bold step of the government will no doubt increase the food subsidy. Honorable members will now appreciate that this scheme will prevent hunger and starvation, which are the result of high prices of food grains in the open market. This proposal should be implemented with immediate effect throughout the state. I would like to suggest the government to consider the expenses on account of food subsidy as an investment for the good health of the people as a whole. With these words, I resume my seat. Thank you very much.